What are the matchups you're looking forward to, Coach?
I'm going to say the first one that jumps out to me is actually the 49ers receivers versus the Green Bay corners, because I think their corners are very good. Obviously, everyone knows Jair Alexander. A guy that I've touted and has played really well is Eric Stokes, who's we
broke him down before the draft.
Georgia. Yeah, we did. Yeah. He's played very well. He's a guy with a lot of speed that can play man to man. And then you have and then you have King. All right, King's a big corner. I don't think it's the other two, but he's a solid corner. They have three good corners.
No doubt.
Right. So I think a lot's been said about, how can Green Bay hold up against run? Can Green Bay rush the passer with the injury to
Zadarius.
Right. But they still have really good corners, so they can blitz, they can do some things to generate pressure that the Niners necessarily couldn't, because of they've got safeties, but I would say they don't really have ideal corners. But that's the number one matchup I'd be looking at, and so I think, to me, that matchup, it's kind of a wash. So, I think you've talked about it before. I think it's got to be where the Niners can really take advantage are their tight ends, right? Their tight ends, Green Bay linebackers, and I'm not just talking about right. Like, there's a guy out there that hasn't caught a pass yet.
Ross Dwelley. Thank you.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks they're trying to get the ball to 85. No. He is a blocker now and a decoy, a very expensive decoy. They're trying to get what they're setting up is Ross Dwelley 82.
They should just use the 49ers receivers as the decoys and then abuse the Green Bay linebacking and safeties with Dwelley and Kittle.
Because really, the only way Jimmy's getting the ball down the field this season so far is that 15-yard area over the middle, and he's getting that with Debo coming across. He can also hit that spot with Dwelley going up the seam, or 85 Kittles. He could do that too, although he's fumbled twice this season, so you can't really trust him. You might want to go to Dwelley because of the hand. You could trust him, but the point stands. That's different ways to attack that area of the field.
Yeah, I think the Green Bay secondary is very capable of taking away Debo if they want to. I think Jair is very capable. He's more than capable of taking away Debo.
Agree. And in terms of getting the ball down the field, I think if Debo's going to make an impact in this game, it's going to be the way he did in the past, where it's getting the ball behind the line of scrimmage and breaking tackles, because I don't know how good at tackling.
You can take away some of that stuff just by alignment, though. If they press him, you really can't do. It's going to be difficult to throw those kind of screens.
No, but you can give him an end around. Those kind of
things. You could.
Yeah. But I'm saying they could limit him to that kind of stuff. And so where is your downfield passing game? It's called Ross the Boss. That's what it's called. I'll see if they figure it out.
Right.
I don't know.
Or you can start giving the ball to Juice too. I mean, I think that's the matchup where they can take the advantage. And then obviously it's been probably talked about to death this week is the 49ers D-line versus the Packers O-line. I mean, they absolutely have to win that matchup with injuries that have happened there. It's prime example is kind of what happened in the Super Bowl with the Chiefs. The Bucs did not let the Chiefs off the hook with that, right?
That's a great example. That's if the Niners win this game, it should look kind of like the Super Bowl. The only difference is instead of Patrick Mahomes running really well from side to side, you'll have Aaron Rodgers getting sacked.
Yeah, I think the difference in that is, though, and it's interesting, right? Because we talk about 2019 vibes and all that stuff. Is if you had flipped that game and put the Niners and even the 2019 Niners team in last year's Super Bowl, would the 49ers have won that game? And the thing,
I don't know. I don't
know either. But the point what I'm trying to make is that, yeah, the Bucs defense played really well, but the Brady and the offense didn't give off the hook. They performed, right? So when your defense is kicking the teeth in with the other team, in order to generate that kind of score, and your offense has to perform as well. Otherwise, it's just going to be a close game, and then anything can happen.
Otherwise, it's just what the Niners did last week. Tommy says, I have a bold take. Lance has a 50-yard house call. I like the phrase house call. What is a house call? Like
touchdown.
No, but like, what is a house call? Is it like when like a doctor comes to check on you because
yeah, I don't. That's a good.
What
that's
is
a
the
good
house
point.
call?
Like, I don't know. Oh, to
Jimmy
the house.
Garoppolo says it all the time.
To the house.
House call. Yeah, I know. I know how it evolved, but there is such thing as a house call, right?